look what the wind blew in. So much for changing your mind about leaving town for good, huh?
What are you doing back here? And don't tell me you changed your mind.
Oh, no, I don't think she changed her mind about her claims on Serena. She wouldn't do that if she knows what's good for her.
Look, I made a promise, and I swear I'll stand by it.
Yeah, you also promised you're going to leave town. What happened to that?
Danielle's back because I asked her back. Okay, I need her.
Well, that's really touching.
Let's just cut to the chase, shall we? What is it you are up to?
Nothing sinister, okay? We just thought if you would just listen to what we have to
Oh, boy,
say.
you have a lot of nerve coming back at a time like this.
Why? Something the matter?
Kevin just had to have an operation.
What happened?
Is he okay?
Whew. Hey, pal, they're really good, aren't they? I almost get the feeling, almost, that maybe you care.
Well, why wouldn't they? They're practically family.
Look, if there's anything that I can do, anything at all to
Yeah, I'll
help.
tell you exactly what you two can do. Stay away from me, and you stay away from my daughter.
Okay, we'll go. I hope Kevin feels better. Come on, Danielle.
No, you know what? Come to think of it, I don't want you to go yet. I'm not done with you.
So Jagger told you he wanted a divorce in a letter?
Yeah, reach out and touch someone. That's so passé.
Karen, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I wanted to know where I stood with my husband, so I asked him. Silly me. He gave me an answer. Sorry I didn't tell you sooner.
No, it's okay. I mean, it's your business. It makes it your call.
It's personal, you know? I wasn't even used to the idea yet. Not at all. I mean, I guess I figure if I don't say the word out loud, somehow it's not a reality. And now Chris Ramsey knows, of all people.
Karen, are you sure he read the letter?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm positive. One can only speculate what he's going to do with the information.
I really struggle with this, but I've even thought about keeping it to myself, but I just don't know if that'd be ethical. So I figured I'd bring it to you and let you be the judge. That's appropriate, right?
Well, I can't say until you tell me. What happened?
Well, Karen was in a terrible state when she was working on Dr. Collins.
Because she'd lost a patient, you told me already.
Yeah, but that's not all of it.
Dr. Ramsey, I don't have all day.
Karen's husband dumped her that night. By express mail.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. We discussed it. Actually, she yelled at me about it. You know, not that I can blame her. I mean, anybody would crumble under a load like that.
Thank you for the information. I'll take it from here.
Wait, Dr. Burgess. There's more.
You left town so quickly, I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. And then I started thinking of all the things I wanted to say to you. And now I get my chance.
I know you must hate me.
Hate. That's an interesting word, hate. I don't think that quite describes what I feel towards you. Shall we regroup and recap just a little bit? I tried to be your friend, Danielle. You didn't have any friends. I tried to be that. I introduced you to your family. I told you intimate stories about my very best friend, your sister. I even gave you a job. And I also tried to defend you against people who shall remain nameless that really thought this girl's trying to work an angle. And I said, no, can't be. Well, see, I really hate, there's that word, I hate when he's right.
See, she's a little more trusting than I am. I knew you were a liar right from the beginning.
Hey, you don't know anything about Danielle.
She's claiming to be my daughter's biological mother. And let me tell you something, that is a lie.
I could explain if you would just...
No, please don't bother, because you'd just lie again. You did it, didn't you? You finally got an acting job. Well, we're on to you.
Lucy, you know what? Let's not even bother with him, huh?
Yeah, you know what? I think maybe neutral corners is a good idea for now.
No, not quite yet. You see, I have a couple more things I need to ask. Like, how did you do it? How did you prepare? How did you work yourself up to come look me right in the eye in my own home and tell such a disgusting, cheap, awful lie that you're Serena's biological mother? How did you do it? Was it some sort of technique, an acting technique, like the method?
I never wanted to do it. I did it because...
Look, this is obviously not the right time, okay? She can't hear us right now.
I want you to hear this. We are going to find out who and what happened to Serena. And when we do, whoever that may be is going to pay.
What do you mean?
Lucy, you know what? Let's not.
No, I am finished when I say I am finished. One more thing. You are nothing like your sister. Do you understand that? She was kind and good and helpful and honest. And if she ever met you, she would be sorely disappointed.
We're leaving. Now.
Good, except this isn't over, you know, not by a long
Lucy,
shot.
let him go. Let him go.
Why?
Why? Why, for crying out loud? I mean, almost told them that we thought that they kidnapped Serena. You want him to go run back to Rex? Tip him off?
No.
Okay, then zip it up.
All right. Do you think I said too much? I mean, was I over the top? What?
No, but almost.
Good. Because I don't want to regret what I just did because it felt so good. I feel so much better saying those things to her.
You used to get upset like that. You'd take it out on me.
Yeah, well, you're not quite as bad as Danielle.
Oh, well, thank you. It's changed history a bit, huh?
Come on, admit it. You are just as furious at all of this as I am, aren't you?
Well, I am more because it's my daughter. Serena is all I've got. And when I think about what they did to her, I'd like to pull them apart like a piece of chicken. But I can't think that way, all right? So we gotta be smart here.
I know. I can be smart, I promise.
I know you can.
Okay, I'm gonna check on Kevin.
Wait, whoa. The nurse said every 10 minutes, an hour.
Yeah, well, it's gotta be almost an hour, right?
She's not gonna like it.
Well, she won't mind if you keep her happy.
No.
Oh, please. Please, pretty please.
I'm not gonna flirt with her.
Thank you.
No,
I know
I
you
said
do it.
I'm
You're my
not.
best pal. Oh, you know what? Come to think of it, you really aren't as big a jerk as you used to be.
You know, shrinks. They charge by the hour, right?
Let go.
I could tell Karen had flipped out over something. That's when I saw this letter on the floor. I picked it up just to see who it belonged
Make your
to.
point.
Well, Karen came back, saw me with the letter, and her reaction was, let's just say, completely inappropriate. I mean, she went ballistic.
Because she caught you reading her letter?
No, that's not the way it happened. I mean, I inadvertently saw a sentence or two.
I take it that's a yes.
Anyway, I just don't want Karen to be in too much trouble. You know, we did get Dr. Collins through the operation with flying colors.
Don't worry about Dr. Wexler. I'll deal with her.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Dr. Ramsey, if the day ever comes when you've made a mistake, I hope you find out that your friends are as supportive and concerned as you are for Karen right now.
I'm sorry.
What did you do?
That thing with Karen. It's not an easy one to call.
I swear the gossip in this hospital spreads faster than the Asian flu.
Well, everybody knows about the ER mistakes, especially the rest of the interns. If something happens to one of us, it's like it affects all of us.
Where'd you learn that?
When I was in rehab, we were kids, so we had to, of course, psychologically torture every newcomer into the group. We'd give them these names, you know, Squirrely, Lulu. Oh, and this one guy we called Slow Doug. It was part of the toughening up process. You know, like, if you can't handle this silly name tag, good luck surviving therapy. Sometimes the new kids adjusted. Sometimes they didn't. We hated that, though, because it felt like we had failed them somehow. The group bore the responsibility.
An interesting story. I have to get back to work.
I'll talk to Ramsey and make sure he keeps his mouth shut.
Yeah, well, I've already spoken to Ramsey. I had the pleasure of discussing my crumbling marriage with that little weasel. Ranked right up there with talking with Fran.
Who's Fran?
Fran is Jagger's partner and special friend.
The other woman.
You betcha. See, I didn't tell you everything about San Francisco. I never saw Jagger.
What?
There I was, waiting in my apartment for my hubby to come home, and in walks his little girlfriend with her own special key.
I don't even know the guy and I want to kill him. You okay?
No, not yet. But I will be. As soon as I get through this, I'll be good.
Can I do anything to help?
I don't think so.
I wish I could, though.
Hey, look at me. You know, I'm fine. I'm calm, cool, collected. Relatively. Anyway, do I look like the kind of person that will leave an IV wide open on Kevin Collins?
Is this what Ramsey suggested?
Ah, of course.
Snap a muzzle on that guy.
Dr. Wexler, a moment of your time, please. In private.
I'll see you later.
Okay. So what's up?
I'm putting your performance in the ER last night under review. They have to determine the degree of negligence vis-a-vis Kevin Collins. In the meantime, you are off the surgical rotation.
You know, could have had a lot of fun on that trip to New York. I would have shopped by day and driven you wild by night.
Oh, both of you? Ooh, that would be wild.
Would you stop? The doctor did say that double vision of yours will clear up really soon.
I like seeing two of you.
You know, you are so funny and so wonderful and brave and smart. And when I think about how close I came to losing you, I get so mad. Doc, do you think it's wrong to just want to have fun, to just be happy for a change?
We're together.
I know. And I am so grateful for that. But wouldn't you have rather been together in a beautiful hotel suite in New York than stuck in hospital ICU?
Lucy, come on, we gotta cheese it. The nurse is coming.
Well, then I'll just let her throw me out. No, better yet, I'm gonna call Alan Quarterman.
Maybe you should go home for a while. I bet your clothes could stand on their own by now.
Doc, no, I am not going home until you go home.
I bet Sigmund needs you.
Well, Scott can handle Sigmund. You can handle. All you have to do is cut up a little cucumber and sprinkle some dill. He loves that.
No, I'm not feeding a salad to a duck. You're coming home with me.
No.
Yes.
I hate when the two of you gang up on me. Okay, fine. I'm not going home. I will walk myself out the door, but I'm staying in the lounge. You can't get rid of me that easily.
Lucy.
What?
I love you.
Okay, I take it back. You remember that thing I said about you not being such a big jerk like you used to be? Well, I think you're an even bigger jerk.
What did I do?
You took me away and teamed up with the man that I love.
Well, I'm just trying to do what's best. I mean, you want Kevin to get better, right? Well, he's not with you in there flapping. Besides, I gotta get home and get a shave here before I start looking like one of the Smith brothers. Now, wait a minute. Is it my imagination, or has your makeup just slid off your face?
I am not falling for that sneaky trick of yours. Oh, go. Okay, you win. Fine, you win. I'm going. Hurry.
Why am I suspended in advance?
Because that's how it works.
So I'm guilty until proven innocent.
I know how you feel. Joe and I both had similar situations, but we both had a positive outcome.
Dr. Burgess, I swear to you, I did not leave that IV open. Kevin is a friend of mine. I had his welfare in mind the whole time I was taking care of him.
I have reason to believe otherwise.
What reason?
Listen, we will get to the bottom of this, I promise you. But for right now, my decision stands, and you are off the rotation.
Dr. Aaron, 5388. Dr. Aaron, 5388.
I'm under review and off rotation thanks to Chris. He did this to me. That little worm is so insecure he has to pick off the competition any way that he can.
I know exactly what this is like. I'm gonna kill him.
Excuse me.
No, don't go. Stay and chat. You've wasted no time chatting with Dr. Burgess.
She's suspended, Karen.
I'd love to know what he said behind my back, wouldn't you, Joe?
Absolutely.
My conversations with Dr. Burgess are none of your business.
You bastard.
That's good. That's real good. You act like that and you want people to believe that you're not out of control.
Actually, you're right, Chris. We need to discuss this calmly and rationally.
What?
There's gonna be a review, and Karen may need to defend herself. So, we need to know what was said.
Gee, Joe, I'm sorry. I can't help you right there.
Yeah, me too, Chris.
Okay, come on. Stop it! Stop it! Now!
Hey, break it up! Break it up! Come on, break it up,
Come on,
Joe!
man. What do you got, tough guy?
Take a hike, Ramsey!
You'll regret this. Both of you.
If he causes you more trouble, I will kill him, I swear!
You just calm down.
I'm gonna go work damage control, you guys.
Maybe I was out of line, I don't know. But it sure felt good.
Did exactly what I wanted to do.
Lucy? Where'd she go?
What the? Lucy, is that you?
Hi, it's me. You would not believe what I had to go through to sneak in this place. I had to wait until the day nurse went off duty, you know, and then I had to bribe the night nurse with this whole big box of Jack's cosmetics. But I did it. I'm here, as if they think I wouldn't let you get your rest.
Will you?
Of course I will.
Too bad.
Doc, there will be plenty of time for that later. Right now, what we're going to do is I'm going to sneak in here each and every night, and I'm going to stay with you each and every night until you go home. And then when you do go home, I'm going to spend each and every night with you for the rest of our lives.
Kiss me. I can't reach you.
Hey, I have another story about my rehab days.
Did I ask?
Yeah, there's this guy we called Chunky. He was a really big guy. He was really into those little square candy bars. He kept a bag of them under his chair. And it got to be whenever someone was having a bad day in therapy, he'd take the bag out and start throwing the bars around going, "Yo, dudes, it's Chunky time, man, Chunky time." And we'd all start trying to snatch each other's bars up. And soon everybody had something else to think about besides what a bummer it was to be there. There's just our little ritual, you know, more group think stuff.
What was your nickname?
Bono?
As in you too?
Yep.
I see. I know that you think I'm upset about evaluating Karen, but I'm not. It comes with the territory.
If you say so. You're welcome.
Here you go. I don't want you to go in the OR with the swelling of your metacarpals.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So, you mad at me?
Yeah, I'm mad at you. I wish I could punch like that.
All you needed was an older brother to teach you how.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Joe. But you didn't have to come to my rescue, okay?
Well, what if I wanted to?
I can handle this by myself.
Yeah, look, Karen, I know I can't do much about this stuff with Jagger, but I know how much your career means to you, and I'm not going to let a guy like Ramsey screw it up for you.
You're such a good friend, Joe. Thank you.
Is there any reason why a friend can't offer another a hug?
No.
Listen, I'm going to stick by you
Okay.
through this.
Thank you.
No matter what, we're going to get through this together, okay?
Tonight, Raquel Welch guest stars on an all-new Spin City. Then, last week, 20 million people fell for TV's hottest couple. Don't miss Dharma and Greg, ABC, tonight. Watch what happens on All My Children today.